Hello all, it's Łukasz Woźniak from Go On Board, creator of The Witcher Path of Destiny and co-creator of The Witcher Path of Destiny Ronin. Today marks October 31st and we have 7 days left of our campaign. And I would like to summarize what happened so far and talk about what's next and reveal something at the end. So there are over 25,000 backers on our campaign and we are immensely grateful for the financial support as well as gameplay or thematic ideas you share. From the moment we have announced the game, we've used the time we have, of course limited as it is, to respond to as many requests from you as we can. So some of them, though they were great, were just too big and ambitious for us to deliver with this game. And we put them aside for future product development as we believe we will invest in that game for a long time. And some of the things that you suggest appear one way or another on this campaign. And even though this is not a new thing for us, we do it with all our campaigns, this is what we always try to work on, there is still a lot of space for us to learn and get better at listening and working with you. And that's what we try to do. As I said, we read, we listen, and we wish to respond to all of your requests, and at the same time, with all the natural limitations that the project has, we want to make the best game possible, playable, enjoyable, and deep. What happened so far during the campaign? So the base game that we have here, that contains a lot of the content already, was funded in just few minutes, and at the beginning of the campaign we were behind with stretch goals, but we managed to show what we have planned for that funding goal. Few small things in stretch goals will enhance the game in retail, like solo cards for all 5 characters, solo mode for 3 tales in the box, but majority of the stretch goals will be part of separately paid expansion or expansions, so the MSRP value of paid content that we have unlocked in stretch goals so far is somewhere around $75, and that doesn't take the exclusive into account. So what we have, 3 Smeagol character with all the components and solo card. Yarpen character with all the components as well. We have a Skellige tale, not only with large cards, rules, tokens, the alibi cards, but also with premium components for the detective experience it has. Grain of Truth tale with components enhanced with replayability, and Nivellen miniature and Nivellen metal coin, an exclusive. And also a third new tale, a golden dragon with large tail cards, dragon board with countless setup variation, a standee and cards and life tokens, and with dragon miniature with a special life markers right around the corner. And you may ask why we didn't combine the minis with the tail, and the simple honest answer is we needed time to finish the miniature. So since the dragon tail works perfectly fine in the standard version, we wanted to show it to you as it is. And work and listen if you wanted the miniature, and we hear you. Rather than, putting it all together in one large stretch goal. But that's not all. There's an exclusive character, Letho, with all the components and solo card. There is exclusive Crimson Avenger asshole. It's a nod to the video game fans and something cool for solo players. There are Voice of Reason envelopes, 6, 1 for each tale, each with special achievements and unique hidden components inside. So the game will become more advanced the more you play it and open the envelopes. There are quality upgrades, a token organizer, thicker cards with learn and finish, stitched playmat, which was unlocked by the law of surprise as a response to your requests. There are 3 miniatures for Lesser Evil, and an exclusive extra experience miniature. So here you see a standard box, and the deluxe box will be taller. This box is for stretch goals with new art, special made just for that purpose, and this grows as we add more stuff. And here we have 1 expansion and 1 separate game based on the Path of Destiny. Wild Hunt adds a new tale with a set of components that goes way beyond any other tale. A new character, miniatures, playmat, cards, and a new game mode, 1 versus all. So that means one of you will play as the Wild Hunt and try to capture Ciri, while the rest will try to save her. So it's a thing that you may add to your pledge and get even more variability. But of course there's plenty of content in this game with the stretch goals to get you covered. Ronin is a separate game based on Path of Destiny, and anyone that's not familiar with the Japanese version of the Witcher universe may be confused or even shocked. But it has quite a few fans, us included. Quite a while ago, we, Go On Board, and CD Projekt Red decided to create such an alternative version of the game. It's co-created by Rafał Jaki, creator of Ronin manga. A lot of time and effort put into the visual design, artwork production, and miniature sculpting, and of course, different rules and mechanics. It has the spirit of Path of Destiny, it has Voice of Reason envelopes, so the two are somehow connected. But don't worry, even if you don't want to get Ronin game, you will get the envelope in your stretch goal box, so you don't miss out on any Path of Destiny content. You can treat them as two separate entities. And understandably, many of the Path of Destiny fans would opt out of the Ronin version. And at the same time, there are plenty of people that are just coming to the campaign because of the Ronin game. And there are many backers that like the base game, but also enjoy the aesthetics, visuals, gameplay changes that the Ronin brings, and would like to have both on their shelf. We know, it's unusual to put a standalone game during the campaign, but we see it as a benefit. It means more funding, many of which comes from new backers, and that means more stretch goals unlocked. And all the stretch goals in the campaign enhance the Witcher Path of Destiny. So now let's talk about what's ahead. As of the time of recording of this video, we are close to unlocking the Dragon Miniature, and new stretch goals are on the horizon. I'm going to talk about it in a second. We also plan to add one more gameplay add-on to the Path of Destiny. That would be an expansion, somewhat similar component count to Wild Hunt. When we add it, there will be also an all-in option with the base game and 2 expansions. Ronin will not be a part of that bundle. We also plan to add some non-gameplay add-ons, for example sleeves. Those may appear during the live campaign or only after in the pledge manager. We will share that info in the updates on the campaign page. Today is October 31st, so why not have a Law of Halloween surprise? There was an idea that you suggested that didn't even cross our minds before we announced the Path of Destiny. And it's a bit out there, but it made sense and we liked it so much we started working on it right away. Believe it or not, we have just finished working on the graphic design and miniature today. Most likely we are going to need, to add some finishing touches here or there later on. But it's play tested, it's fun, it's unique. Regis comes into Path of Destiny as a playable character. It is a stretch goal surprise, so it's already unlocked. You will get it with your pledge for free. Since there was some wiggle room in the budget and it's something that you came up with and it's Halloween, we just wanted to unlock it by the law of surprise. On top of that, there is another stretch goal ahead. As I said, Dragon Miniature on the horizon, a component upgrade to the tail, and the next one is a companion character, Shani. Again, this is an idea that you brought forward, that we didn't have before. So we sat down, worked on it, and we know how to bring that character into the game the best way we can. Since Shani is not, a main character, she will appear as a companion character with 5 different companion cards. They bring completely new mechanics to the game and allow you to walk through the Path of Destiny arm by arm with one of your favorite characters from the universe, one of the characters that you mention the most in the comments section. Shani, a medic that can help you on your journey. We take 5 cards dedicated to Shani, we shuffle them, we move the 1 experience point miniature 1 space up and add face-up card next to the bottom space at the pool. Each of the 5 cards has a slightly different ability, but all pertain to her being the healer. And when any player decides to draw the last pair of cards, they also use the companion's ability. And every round we take out different cards, so we will use 3 cards out of 5. A lot of variability even with that one companion. More decisions, more possibilities, and a new companion to join you on the journey. So here you have the game box, the big stretch goal box, the optional Wild Hunt expansion, separate Ronin game. A lot of the things that we are adding to your game thanks to the support. And as always, let's meet in the comment section here or in the update and join the adventure.